when I think about luxury hotels, I work for Peninsula, and I think our goal is to go above and beyond for our guests. When you come into a Peninsula hotel, ideally you're looking for, you expect the rooms to be beautiful, you expect the rooms to be very well maintained. What I think really makes a difference is the service that we provide to our guests. And our goal is to always to try to go above and beyond for our guests. And to me, that's true service and true luxury. I think it's very important when we welcome our guests for it to be as seamless as possible. Ideally, we try to meet our guests right at the front door. We have what we call iPad check-in, so we take the guests right to the guest room so that they can check in, so they don't have to stop at the front desk. And I think we try to make it as seamless as possible during their stay. Another service that we offer for our guests is when they check in, we ask them if they would like to communicate with us via text or via email, so that it's a little bit easier. And it's interesting how many guests say yes, and how many guests carry on conversations with us online, so they don't have to pick up the phone, and to make it as easy and seamless as possible. I think the Peninsula Chicago is part of the community. I think for us to be successful, we have to be very involved in the community. We are very philanthropic. We support many charities in the city. And I think for me, it's important that we bring the community into our hotel. In fact, at our restaurants, 80% of our business in our restaurants is the local community. So I think it's very important that we engage, not only myself, but my managers and my staff, my team, that we engage with the citizens of Chicago. And many of us live in Chicago, so it's important to give back to the community in which we work and we live. One thing that's interesting about Peninsula, and it starts in Hong Kong, and it starts with our chairman and our COO, Peter Bohr, is it's very much a family environment. We only have 10 hotels, and we have a very large footprint considering we only have 10 hotels. But I think we really try to take care of our employees. For instance, in Chicago, after 9/11 and during the recession, we never ever laid off any staff. So some staff may have worked fewer hours, maybe instead of working 5 days a week, they worked 3 days a week, but they always knew that they had their benefits. They had their insurance, they had their 401k, they always knew they had a job. And I think and we're the only hotel in Chicago that did that. So I think that part is very important, that people feel that there's a home, that they feel comfortable. One thing that Peter Bohr always talks about is making sure that the back of the house and the facilities for our team are just as good as what we have for our guests, and making sure that our team is well cared for. And I think that's very, very important to us. There's a lot of things that we do outside the hotel for our team. There's things that we do, if somebody has a child, a baby, or we're always reaching out with our team members, because I think they're the ones that take care of our guests. We want our staff to be happy, because obviously then they'll take care of our guests. And it's a very important feature of who we are as a brand and who we are as a company. And I think the family feeling is prevalent in all of our hotels.